Welcome back to this week's video. If you've never been here before, I am Megan J and I make random YouTube videos about whatever I feel like, and I typically post them on Wednesday. And this is Hurley. Hurley's waiting for his introduction. Today is episode 2 in my new series that I'm calling Try New Stuff. Is that a good name for that series? Absolutely not. I gotta come up with something better. So today we are going to Bowen Island. Bowen Island Ferry Terminal is about 20 minutes outside of Vancouver, and it is a 20-minute ferry ride, so it's not very long. Oh, we're moving. I will talk to you in a second. All right, we are officially on the ferry. I didn't realize we would be loading that fast. Could you stop it? I am trying to talk to the people. Bowen Island's supposed to be extremely pretty, lots of beaches. It's not a super expensive ferry ride, it's less than 50 bucks, but we are ready to rock and we're gonna be moving just shortly. This is what the ferry looks like when you're on it. I got a map here for you guys so you can kind of get an idea of how far away it is and where Bowen Island sits. I found the sun deck. Even though the province I live in is ridiculously expensive, I will never get over mountain views like this. Even when it's gray and foggy, it's still gorgeous. I'm excited to look around and check out some of the beaches and maybe drive to the back side of the island and just relax a little bit today. It's a day off. All right, we made it to the other side. I'm walking around a little bit because I got a little bit of motion sickness on the ferry. Getting old is awesome. Just swell. They're loading up the ferry to go back to the mainland. So far it looks relatively pretty, a lot like Vancouver, but an island, you know. It is early, so the sun's just about to come up, and it's not raining right now, so yay. There's a really nice little coffee shop just up the road, so I'm going to get myself a coffee because I left in a hurry this morning so I wouldn't miss that ferry, and I need some coffee. Acquired a coffee from the Snug Cove Cafe, and we're gonna walk down to the little beach area here on this little wooden path. This ferry terminal is called Snug Cove, which is just adorable. Let's have a look around. Hurley, look. Cobra chickens. Don't mess with the cobra chickens, okay? You love the beach, don't you? The sun's just coming up. I did get a chocolate chip cookie from the Snug Cove Cafe. Look at the size of this thing. It smells amazing. It is amazing. Cookies. Breakfast of champions. As you can see from my GPS, it is not the biggest island. It's pretty tiny, but we're gonna go check out this lake that we're at right now. Look at this lake. How pretty is that? This is Killarney Lake, and apparently you do not want to swim in it because it is full of leeches. That is not, no, I wouldn't, nope, no swimming in there for me. It's pretty though. I don't know if you can see it, but that is an eagle. It's really quite large. I hear the sounds of like a waterfall over here or something, so I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know if you can hear it, but I hear like waterfall. Waterfalls are pretty. Is there a waterfall? Oh, I see. Look at that. It's not a waterfall, it's a dam. Dam, that's a nice dam. We're gonna go into the main part of town now. We're gonna check it out. All right, after driving around, the ferry terminal area is the main part of town from what I can tell. It looked different on the map, but I was wrong, so it's just really tiny. You got a pet store. The wind got crazy and I couldn't hear anything that I was saying. So over here we've got sushi, a bookstore, a post office. That building back there is a medical supply and medical building. Over here we've got a bakery and cannabis store. To the left is a liquor store. To the right is a pub. Fabulous finds. And then you got your real estate. Let's see if the pricing is as ridiculous as the mainland. I mean, a little bit cheaper, but still $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. And this is why I will never own a house where I live, because it's $1 million. General store. There's a museum down over there. Some sort of garden thing. A restaurant. Oh, the sun is coming out. And there's the coffee shop we were at this morning. Bowen Island Public Library. Coming from like a big city, this is crazy tiny. This is probably one of the smallest towns I've been to. I could be wrong, there could be more of it, but I don't think so. I think that's it. Crazy. Okay, typical Megan fashion, didn't plan this very well. Kind of need a little bit of gas because I'm not like dangerously low, but I want to drive around to the backside of the island and there is only one gas station on this island. So, I'm a little bit winded from walking up the hill. Let's go to the one gas station on this island. This is the one and only gas station on the island. This tiny little thing right here. That's it. I forgot all of my sunglasses, so I'm using my transition lenses, and that's what's happening. I gotta wait 10 minutes for this gas station to open because it doesn't open till 9. This would be a crazy experience to live here. It'd be very relaxed lifestyle. It'd be great for retired people. It'd be very expensive to live here because one, the housing is expensive and you'd have to go to the mainland a lot to get supplies. It's 43 round trip. That would add up pretty quick if you're going back and forth all the time, and the ferry only sails once an hour. So, yeah, it's beautiful here, but what a crazy life to live. Appears to be some sort of problem with the gas pump, so I'm hoping I can get some gas. I don't think small town living would be for us, Hurley. Okay, we got gas. Now we're going to go to the backside of the island. These are the oldest gas tank filler things. What do you call a gas dispenser? A gas station? They're the oldest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Gonna put you on time lapse so you can kind of see how windy these roads are. They're not the greatest roads, so it might be a little bit shaky. Give you an idea of how small this island is. It literally took me 15 minutes to drive from one end of it to the other. And that was rude. It's beautiful. Wait till you see it. Did you just get scared by a really big wave? It didn't even touch you. You're okay. But look at that. This is one of the smallest but prettiest places I've ever been to. Okay, I've been here for a few hours. Checked some stuff out. It's insanely pretty here. I just walked up a really big hill, and I am not good at cardio. I love the beach, and I like quiet, so this is just awesome. This is a great little place to visit for the day. Now that I've caught my breath, we're gonna head back to the main part of town, which is just by the ferry terminal 15 minutes away. My buddy told me to check out the self-proclaimed world's smallest candy store, so we're gonna do that next before we take the ferry back to the mainland. Checking out the candy store would have been cool, but they're only open Saturday and Sunday, so I can't do that. So I think we're done here, and we'll catch the ferry back. Just missed this ferry. It's literally just leaving. But we'll catch the next one in like 40 minutes. We'll just wander around the cove until it arrives. There it goes. It is quite the nice little cove. Beautiful. Mountains. Pretty good adventure, right? Pretty good adventure. What do you think? All in all, I think this is a beautiful place to visit, to have a weekend cabin if I was like insanely wealthy, which I'm not. Or come for summer vacation and stay for a couple days, but I think the small island life would get pretty boring pretty fast. For someone like me anyways, but it's a beautiful place to visit, so if you're ever on a trip to Vancouver, come to Bowen for half a day. Ah, birds. I think the main reason island life wouldn't be for me is unless I had a boat, I'd feel very trapped, and I don't like feeling trapped. I have too much anxiety to feel trapped. Front row on the way back. Front row. Oh, okay, I was trying to time lapse the whole ride back, but then it got really, really windy and really, really cold, and I did not like that. And neither did Hurley. He was trying to climb up my back. That's why the time lapse got so shaky. Also because the wind was blowing so hard. Yeah, we're almost there. We're like 2 minutes from docking. Sorry that time lapse was in a bit of chunks. I had to put Hurley back in the car because he was not happy. I am back home, and I came back at a great time because now it's pouring rain, and I got to experience some sun, which has not been very common for us lately, which is unfortunate. If you like this video, go ahead and click that notification bell so you never miss an episode, because I'll be back next Wednesday. If you have something you want to see, leave a comment below. And as always, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Peace.